Welcome to the channel, everyone. This is Dave here. Today we are doing a yearly forecast for 2026 for Cancer Moon and Cancer Rising. This is going to be a year of serious transformation and karmic balancing for Cancers. So without further ado, let's get straight into the reading. First, let us look at the overall energy for the year based on the January 1st placements. This sets the stage for the entire 12 months ahead. Right as we start the new year, there's a great conjunction happening in your 6th house of Sagittarius. The following planets are conjunct in this house: Mars, your 5th and 10th lord; Sun, your 2nd lord; Mercury, your 3rd and 12th lord; and Venus, your 4th and 11th lord. So, with this much energy in the 6th house, your primary focus for 2026 is going to be settling debts, healing diseases, and handling past hurts. This is a cleaning house year for you. However, I have to be honest with you. Expect to face some hurdles in income generation and wealth. You may find yourself working extremely hard only to receive an income that feels less than what you deserve. Because of this, you might feel a bit less happy or fulfilled this year. There are real chances for you to fall into further debt if you aren't careful. And your work life will be incredibly demanding. Next, let's look at the nodes. Rahu in the 8th house and Ketu in the 2nd house. Rahu in the 8th, this placement is going to make you obsess over secrets. You will feel a massive urge to research things, to dig deep, and uncover what's hidden. Rahu is going to completely transform your mental outlook on life. Be ready to adopt an entirely new thought process and mindset this year. The old you is fading away. Ketu in the 2nd. While Rahu changes your mind, Ketu is transforming your core beliefs. You are going to shed long-held thought patterns and belief systems that you have carried for years. You are clearing space to accommodate a newer version of yourself. Just keep in mind that Ketu in the 2nd often reduces your savings or liquid wealth. Between 6th house debts and Ketu here, money management should be your number one priority this year. Now let's look at Saturn, your 7th and 8th lord, sitting in your 9th house. Expect to go on foreign travels and long distance journeys. Many of you will be traveling to those far off destinations with your partner. During these trips, you are likely to transform your religious or philosophical beliefs. There is a possibility of receiving an inheritance from your father. However, this comes with a warning. Your father's health may suffer this year. Please do take good care of him and stay close. Overall, Saturn in the 9th can create a feeling of walking through mud. You might face obstacles in almost every area of your life. If things feel too heavy, praying to Lord Hanuman can give you the strength and protection to handle these challenges. We have your first lord, the moon, exalted in your 11th house and receiving the aspect of Saturn. On the physical side, you might gain some weight this year, but on the plus side, your health will be excellent. You will have the vitality to keep up with the heavy workload. Regarding your money, you will have a good income if you work hard. This is not a year for easy money or luck. It's a year for the sweat of your brow. Finally, we have your 6th and 9th lord Jupiter sitting retrograde in your 12th house. This Jupiter is receiving aspects from the Sun, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. More importantly, it is in a Parivartana Yoga with your 12th lord, Mercury. This actually creates a Viparita Raja Yoga. So expect a lot of expenses this year. Your spending could easily lead you to take on more debts. So you must control your expenses as much as humanly possible. Even though the expenses are high, this yoga gives you an equal capacity and the opportunity to settle all debts. You are being given the tools to clear the slate, even if the process feels intense. So Cancer, the start of the year is all about the grind. It's It's about facing the truth of your finances and your health. But don't worry, as the planets shift later in the year, the energy will change. Now mark your calendars for March 13th. This is a day of extreme energy. Your 6th and ninth Lord Jupiter finally turns direct in your 12th house. But at the exact same time, we have a massive stellium happening in your 8th house of Aquarius. In your house of secrets and sudden changes, we have a powerful meeting of planets. Mars, your 5th and 10th Lord, Mercury, your 3rd and 12th Lord, retrograde, Sun, your 2nd Lord, and Rahu. This entire group is receiving an aspect from Jupiter. This is the signature for a massive life transformation. I'll be honest with you, this is a volatile time. In the 8th house, it is very hard to tell exactly what is going to happen, but it will be sudden. This phase isn't just about your personal life, it's going to hit your career. You might suddenly leave your current job to start something entirely new. Or a massive unexpected change could happen within your current company. Financially, you may suffer during this window. Because of the volatility, I need you to tread with caution in every area of your life. Don't make impulsive investments or major life changes without a backup plan. Please be extra careful while traveling. Rahu and Mars in the 8th, sudden mishaps are possible. Stay alert. While the 8th house is shaking up, we have your 4th and 11th Lord Venus joining your 7th and 8th Lord Saturn in the 9th house. This is the sweet spot of the month. Expect to have wonderful times with your partner. You will find yourself fulfilling each other's wishes, and your physical and emotional intimacy will be very high. It's like a quiet sanctuary away from the chaos of your professional life. Now that Jupiter is moving direct in your 12th house, the stagnation of the earlier year ends. This is a prime time for foreign travel. If you have been waiting for a visa or a chance to head overseas, this is your window. You will finally be able to pay off those debts we talked about earlier. Here is something interesting. You might start feeling a bit irresponsible, but not in a bad way. You're likely to decide to let go of burdens that aren't yours to carry. If you have been carrying the weight of other people, this is the time you finally say no and reduce your load. You are liberating yourself from responsibilities you simply do not deserve. So March till June is about navigating the storm. Your career might feel like a roller coaster, but your relationship is your anchor. Use this time to pay off your debts and stop carrying everyone else's weight. Now let's look at June 2nd. This is one of the most significant days of 2026 for you. Your 6th and ninth Lord Jupiter is moving into your 1st house, Cancer, and becoming exalted. This is guardian angel energy, but first we have to look at the movement in your 12th house. On this day, your 4th and 11th Lord Venus and your 3rd and 12th Lord Mercury are conjunct in your 12th house in Gemini. If you're planning to head overseas, expect some hurdles in your foreign travels. Things might not go exactly as planned with your itinerary. However, once you finally travel, you are very likely to meet new people from faraway places. These strangers are actually destined to help you. You may gain money through them, or they may provide the financial support or advice you have been looking for. It's an unexpected help from unexpected places kind of transit. Now let's talk about the big headline. Exalted Jupiter sitting right on your 1st house. At the same time, Mars is aspecting Jupiter. Expect a massive involvement in religion and spirituality. You might find yourself drawn to temples, meditation, or deep philosophical study. Your moral compass is being reset, and you will feel a much stronger connection to the divine. Then, this is the perfect time to settle your debts. If you have been struggling with money owed, or if you have lingering enmity with enemies, the energy now supports a resolution. You have the wisdom and the upper hand to close these chapters once and for all. If you have been disciplined and doing your daily exercises, expect your health to be in peak condition. And for those of you who have been suffering from a long-term illness, this exalted placement is the signature for deep healing. The body is finally getting the cosmic support it needs to recover. With Jupiter in your first house, your judgment is at its best. Trust your gut. You are being protected from the mistakes of the past. So use this clarity to fix your life and your health. So June is your month for a reset. Your health is coming back, your spiritual life is expanding, and you're finally clearing those old debts. Now mark your calendar for late July. We have a very interesting double-edged energy here. On one hand, your personal power and bank account are thriving, but your relationships are entering a testing phase. On this day, we have a powerhouse conjunction right on your first house. Your second lord, the sun, meets your sixth and ninth lord, Jupiter, in your first house. Cancer, this is a massive green light for your finances. This window of time is excellent for money making. You have the potential to make an excess amount of money in a very short period. If you have been waiting for the right moment to push for a raise, launch a product, or close a deal, this is it. It's not just about the cash though. Your family situation is set to improve significantly, and your health will be at its absolute peak. You're going to feel strong, vital, and completely in control of your physical self. Meanwhile, in your second house of values and family, we have your 4th and 11th Lord Venus conjunct Ketu, and they are receiving a sharp aspect from Mars. This is a cleansing energy. It is a great time to get rid of old and bitter resentments in your relationships. You and your partner might find yourselves literally cleaning house, throwing out old clothes and items that carry bad memories. While there is intimacy with your partner during this time, be prepared for some interference. You might feel a strange sense of dissatisfaction or like something is missing, even when things are technically fine. It's just the Ketu influence making you look for a deeper meaning. Now we have to talk about Saturn. Your 7th and 8th Lord Saturn is turning retrograde in your 9th house, and it's being aspected by Jupiter. This is a major testing time for your relationships. You're going to find yourself questioning everything. You'll be looking at the trajectory of your relationship and asking yourself, is this the right path for me? Some of you might even go deeper and question if your partner is truly the one, or you should remain committed at all. Look at this as a crossroads. This retrograde isn't necessarily here to break you up, but it is here to make the relationship honest. It can either be a time of massive strengthening where you rebuild on a more solid foundation, or it can be a time where the relationship finally breaks down because it has served its purpose. So August till October is about stacking your money and being brutally honest with your heart. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Saturn won't let you ignore the truth anyway. Now, as we move into the final months of the year, things get a little tricky. On October 31st, Jupiter shifts into Leo, but the real hot zone is in your 4th house of home and stability. In your house of fixed assets, we have a very chaotic energy. Venus, your 4th and 11th Lord retrograde, Mercury, your 3rd and 12th Lord retrograde, and Sun, your 2nd Lord debilitated. This entire group is being aspected by Mars. Expect some serious hurdles regarding your fixed assets. If you are dealing with home repairs or property issues, this is when they might get complicated. You are likely to find yourself doing a lot of unnecessary spending on your home or your car. You might feel this sudden urge to buy everything new. A new TV, a new couch, a new sound system. While you're spending all this money on your home, your actual income might suffer a bit. This is a classic imbalanced transit. Your expenses are going up while your income is trending down. Watch the retail therapy during this time. Buying stuff for the house might feel like it's fixing your mood, but it's just draining your bank account. Try to differentiate between what your home needs and what you're just buying out of boredom. Meanwhile, your 5th and 10th Lord Mars is sitting in your first house and he is debilitated. This is where you might feel the low of the year. Mars is your drive, your passion, and your career lord. When he is debilitated on your ascendant, you are going to lose that passion and drive for your work and your hobbies. You might feel down for no apparent reason. Your work performance likely to suffer because you can't just find the motivation to push through. Even the things you usually do for fun, your hobbies, your pastimes, will feel like a chore. You will find it harder to focus on anything that requires effort. However, it's not all low energy. Your 6th and 9th Lord Jupiter is now with Ketu in your 2nd house. This is a powerful time for further transforming your core beliefs. You are finally getting rid of old routines and habits that have been holding you back. You are shedding your old skin and forming brand new value systems. You are deciding what is actually important to you and what was just noise from your past. This is a deep internal cleanup that will serve you well for years to come. So November is all about being kind to yourself while your energy is low and being careful with your wallet while your home is calling for upgrades. Focus on the internal shift and don't let the temporary burnout get you down. Alright everyone, mark your calendars for November 25th. This is arguably the most important day for the end of your year. Nodes of destiny, Rahu and Ketu are finally changing signs. They are moving into your 7th and 1st house axis. They are bringing a total reboot to your personal life. But first, let's talk about that career comeback. On this day, we have a powerhouse meeting in your 2nd house of income. Your 6th and 9th Lord Jupiter meets your 5th and 10th Lord Mars. Remember that burnout phase I warned you about in October? Well, it's officially over. After that period of rest, you are going to perform a newfound passion in your work. These times are incredibly fruitful. Your hard work is finally translating into good monetary rewards and gains. You are not just working hard anymore. You are actually seeing the fruits of your labor hit your bank account. While your income is growing, your spending is finally getting under control. Venus and Mercury are still in your 4th house, but they are finally direct. Expect forward motion in your finances. That phase of unnecessary spending on the home or car is behind you. Instead, you are going to have great control over your expenses. This is the full circle moment. This year started as a massive challenge for many of you, but it's ending with a lot of smiles and a true sense of accomplishment. You have mastered your money and your income is growing. Now let's talk about the big move. Rahu is moving into your 7th house of Capricorn. Rahu here is going to make you obsess over your partner, romance and relationships. Your entire focus is going to revolve around your partner. Pay attention to them during this time. Your partner is going through their own transformation, especially in their heart space. They are changing how they feel and how they connect, and you will be right there to witness it. While Rahu is focusing on the other, Ketu is moving into your 1st house. This is a very spiritual and liberating transit. You are going to become incredibly carefree. You will find yourself letting go of the need to control every little detail of your life. You won't be worrying about how things are going to happen. Instead, you will just go with the flow and find life moving at its own pace perfectly. While being carefree is great for your stress levels, don't ignore your physical body. Ketu on the 1st can sometimes cause issues related to the nerves, breathing, or phlegm. Stay mindful of your respiratory health as you transition into the winter months. So as we close out November, you are finally reaping the rewards of the year of the grind. You are wealthier, more passionate at work, and finally learning to let go of the steering wheel and let the universe lead. We have finally reached the end of 2026 journey. On December 11th, the Lord of Time, Saturn, finally turns direct in your 9th house. This is the moment where all the confusion and questioning of the last few months finally comes to a stop. On this day, we have a conjunction of your 3rd and 12th Lord Mercury and your 2nd Lord, the Sun, happening in your 5th house of creativity and speculation. This is a very active energy for your wallet. Expect to earn money through creative means. Some of you may feel the urge to try gambling, stock trading, or high risk investments. While the potential for gain is there, remember that the 12th Lord is involved. This means there can be expenses or losses through some of those avenues as well. If you are going to play the market or take a risk, don't bet more than you can afford to lose. The energy is volatile, so play it smart. Now let's look at Saturn, your 7th and 8th Lord, now moving direct in your 9th house. Remember, back in July when Saturn was retrograde and I told you there would be confusion, questioning, and even separation in your relationships? Well, the waiting room phase is over. Expect a final conclusion to your relationship situation. This is the time where you finally choose your path. You will either choose to stay in the current relationship with a clear head, or you will walk away, finally realizing the true incompatibility between the two of you. There's no more room for maybes. Even if you choose to stay, the relationship won't be the same as it was. Expect a new level of commitment and a deep transformation. With Rahu currently in your 7th house, you have the cosmic assistance to completely reboot your partnership for the better. And with that, I'll let you all know that is it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoy this yearly forecast for 2026 for Cancer Moon and Cancer Risings. If you like this video, please comment below and let me know how these transits are playing out for you. And please like, share and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'm Dave and I will see you all in the next one.